General Hospital spoilers. Monday, April 21st. Carly's determined gamble. Sasha's loyalty questioned. And Jordan makes her move. The drama in Port Charles reaches a boiling point this Monday, April 21st, as loyalties shift, tensions flare, and critical decisions are made that could reshape everything for several characters. Secrets, suspicion, and confrontation dominate the day as Carly, Jason, Sasha, Lucas, and Jordan each find themselves pulled deeper into an unfolding web of personal and professional turmoil. Here's what you can expect in a fully reimagined retelling of the episode's events. Carly's relentless push, a gamble she's willing to take. Carly Spencer isn't backing down. With Sonny Corinthos facing the threat of an imminent heart surgery, Carly is more than just worried, she's resolved. Despite Sonny's initial rejection of her offer to accompany him for the procedure, Carly sees this as a pivotal moment. She's not just showing concern for Sonny's physical health, she's staking a claim in his emotional life, refusing to be pushed away. When she tells him, "This is perfect," it's not just about the timing. It's about her need to be present, to be involved, and to be by his side whether he wants it or not. But Sonny, ever guarded and independent, doesn't warm to the idea easily. He fears the attention, the implications, and the vulnerability. Still, deep down, he may realize Carly is right. With Jen Sidwell now in the know about Sonny's medical condition, privacy has already been compromised. Resistance might be futile, especially when Carly is charging forward like a freight train. Jason and Sasha clash, loyalty or betrayal? Meanwhile, Jason Morgan is blindsided when he hears that Sasha Gilmore defended Jen Sidwell against accusations from her colleagues of deception. That alone would have raised flags for him, but things get worse when Sasha confesses to receiving money from Sidwell. It's a confession that stings, not because of the financials, but because of what it implies. Jason, who has always stood for integrity and honor in the face of murky alliances, finds himself staring down the reality that someone close to him might be entangled with a manipulative and dangerous figure. What begins as a line of questioning quickly escalates into a confrontation, one filled with frustration, betrayal, and the sharp edges of moral disagreement. Sasha, for her part, insists she did what she thought was right. But Jason isn't convinced that good intentions can excuse bad judgment. Lucas feels the pressure, trust on shaky ground. Elsewhere, Lucas Jones is dealing with complications of his own. After discovering his new romantic partner has ties to Sidwell, Lucas is rattled. The charm and charisma he saw in Marco Rios are suddenly clouded by suspicion. Lucas begins pressing Marco for answers, poking into his past, his residence, and his connection to Sidwell. Though Marco tries to deflect, the damage may already be done. The real question isn't whether Lucas hears the truth, it's whether he chooses to believe it. There's still a flicker of hope in Lucas that this connection could be something real. But that hope is being tested by every whisper of manipulation and every shadow of doubt cast by the Sidwell name. Sidwell's power play, defending his own. As the storm swirls around him, Jen Sidwell makes a bold move to solidify his son's place in Port Charles. Visiting Alexis Davis, Sidwell attempts to smooth talk his way into a position of influence. He insists Marco deserves a chance and even goes as far as calling Alexis a fool if she refuses to hire him. It's the kind of brash arrogance that sends warning bells ringing, but also the kind of confidence that makes Sidwell dangerous. Alexis, no stranger to manipulation, remains measured. While she may not trust Sidwell, she also understands the political weight he carries, and the danger of pushing him too far. Whether she folds or stands firm will depend not just on Sidwell's pitch, but on how much risk she's willing to absorb. Jordan draws a line. Enough is enough. The final moments of the episode, Jordan Ashford and Isaiah Gannon come face to face with the difficult truth. Their personal connection has been tested repeatedly by the war against corruption in Port Charles, and Sidwell has become the latest battlefield. Jordan, now more focused than ever, makes a choice. Sidwell has to be taken down. Though her decision drives a wedge between her and Isaiah, it also steals her resolve. This isn't just a professional mission anymore, it's personal. And while her romance may suffer, Jordan's commitment to justice won't waver. The cost of the fight may be high, but she's already paid too much to back down now. Final thoughts, tensions at a breaking point. Monday's episode of General Hospital sets the stage for a week of explosive revelations and emotional fallout. As Carly pushes to reclaim her place beside Sonny, Sasha and Jason clash over trust. Lucas begins to question everything, and Jordan prepares for the battle of her life. One thing is clear, Port Charles is bracing for war. And in this town, war is never just about guns and power. It's about hearts, betrayal, and who's willing to risk it all for what they believe in.